Let's do this.
At the count. Okay, setting up, setting up, setting up, setting up. Redirect. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. So let me pass the host to Mr. Babao.
Hi guys, hello.
Hello, everyone. So may you all have a great session tonight and see you. Bye bye.
Thank you, Hugo.
Thank you, Sir Hugo.
Okay, hi guys, hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of YANA with the topic how to find love. So this topic is actually interesting. Am I right, Melissa and Char?
Yes,
Yes, so interesting.
precisely.
Yes. So Melissa and Char, do you have anything that you want to say before we start our event or our live streaming for tonight?
Me first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Welcome our
okay.
viewers.
Guys, so if you're here to find a partner, I'm so sorry. I am actually taken. However, I'm not sure about Mark or Char over here. So maybe you could ask them if, you know, who knows, you might get a date soon. So this is the best place for you to know about love. Hopefully we could guide you here. But if not, let's have a fun interactive session. You can always ask questions down below. All right, Char, it's your turn.
Okay, best evening, everyone. I'm encouraging everyone, to watch this live stream. This is not just for someone who are looking for someone to love, but this live stream is also for the taken, for singles. Okay, so we are welcoming everyone. I hope that you'll have a great night with us because we're going to be talking about how to find love, and probably we're going to talk about how to sustain the relationship that you guys have.
Yes, that's true, Shari. How to maintain the fire between you guys. So
Yes.
before we begin, let me introduce myself first. So my name is Mark. Hi guys, I'm from the Philippines, Manila, Philippines. So I'm also a Rotary actor from the Rotary Club of Manila Bay, District 3810 Philippines. And I am part of YANA, and also I am a motivational speaker. I do some speaking engagement, specifically for youths and also for mental health.
Wow, wow. So I guess it's my turn now. Hi, guys. My name is Melissa Lin. I'm from Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, and I'm actually a host and also a model. I'm also part of YANA. I'm one of the YANA Southeast Asia Mental Health Ambassador, as well as I'm also currently competing in a pageant. So if you know, you know. So do support me. And let's go to Char.
Okay, thank you so much, Mal. So, hi guys, I am Charlene May Canlis. I'm 20 years old. I'm also from the Philippines, like Mark. I'm a current student right now. I still don't have any diploma or a job, but I am the country director of YANA and also the graphic designer of the Rotary Club of RCDM Scholars. I'm a passionate artist and an aspiring speaker someday.
You know what? You are one of our panelists for tonight. I think that actually contributes to your background as a speaker as well, right, Melisha?
Yes, she's very good at speaking, guys. You guys would be
Yeah,
shook in this whole session. Trust me.
Thank
I would
you.
agree
Thank you.
with that. So, anyway, again, we would like to encourage everyone to please do share our live stream to your friends, to your family, to your loved ones if you want them to watch this one as well. Tag them on the comment section. You may also share this on your group chats. May it be some of your friends or organizations or maybe at your schools, right? You could share this one. And if you know someone that might be interested in listening into something or some topics like this, please do share to your friends.
I can expect a lot of girls that will be in the comment section, Mark, all because of you, it seems.
Let's see. But you know what? I'm so excited to really read some of the comments, some of the questions, and I'm really up to answering some questions relating to our topic for tonight. How about you, Shar? Are you also excited to answer some questions?
Yes, I'm so excited. I hope that I hope that we can answer these questions. Love questions to be exact.
Yes, you know what? I'm a bit nervous as well answering some of the questions because disclaimer to our viewers, all of the answers that we're going to tell later or answer questions is actually based on our own experience, based on our knowledge, may be the story of our friends or from our family, but all our answers is actually coming from our own knowledge. So if you want to know furthermore about love, you know, we have a lot of events
Love to
or
give.
live streams. Yeah,
We
we
have
have a
lots
lot
of
of
love
love
to
to give.
give.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
Oh,
So, is there anyone from our comment section already doing a shout out or asking a questions? I want to read some if there's some questions. Oh, there's Hugo. Hi, Hugo. Hugo is also watching. Hugo is just right on our Zoom room earlier.
Or
And now
yeah.
he's watching.
oh
Oh,
gosh,
you know
it's
what? I saw someone tag her friends. Oh, or his friend rather. Wow. Okay, so I think we need to start with a question for tonight, right, Melissa
okay.
and Char? So the first question for tonight is actually, how are you guys? You know, it is a weeknight. You know what? I saw Melissa face. I think she's kind of thinking of the question and she's already nervous. But don't worry, my questions are just simple. The first question is, how are you guys? This is a weeknight. So some of our viewers or some of
Hmm.
you guys are also working or studying. But how's Wednesday night, Melissa?
I mean, we are in a lockdown, guys. We are back in the lockdown here in Malaysia. So I guess I would say it's a normal chill night. It's rainy outside. And I'm doing this live with two beautiful people, Mark and Char. And we'll be talking about love in hope that we can actually inspire youth here to chase after the love. In hope, guys. Make sure to stay tuned for us answering questions, guys.
How about you, Char?
It's a typical Wednesday night. I just got out from class. I finished answering exams. It's quite pretty chill than the last week because just like normal students, we have lots of activities in school. So this Wednesday night is pretty chill and it feels great because I have this spare time to talk and have a live stream with you guys. So I feel good, really good.
Yeah,
How about you, Mark?
Yes. How
so
about you?
same with you guys. Supposed to be Wednesday night is busy before lockdown, but of course we're still in pandemic and lockdown, so we have a lot of time here in our houses. But you know what? For tonight, I'm really excited to really read some of the comments from the single peeps out there, and also to read some of the stories from those who are taken right now, because you know what, I really want to be inspired by their love stories. Maybe Melissa would also share her love story later, and I would also like to inspire more peeps out there. So by the way, I'm not sure with Char, but Melissa is taken. So me, I'm actually not into, I mean, I'm not currently into a relationship, but I am ready for a dating stage. So I am in a dating stage right now.
Okay.
I like that declaration. He's like, I'm not dating, but I'm into it. So
Yes.
girls, it's your
Comment
time to
down.
shine.
Comment down
Comment down
below.
below.
I'm
Comment
single,
mine.
but I'm not actually closing my doors to options. Yeah. So,
I
okay.
mean, we'll never know. You might get Mark's number by the end of the session.
Yes, you may add me on Facebook. I'm already promoting myself. It's not yet. We're not yet in the middle of the event. But anyway, um, actually, you know what? One of our facilitators already sent a lot of questions from random people, also from the group. So maybe
Yes.
I'll just pick some of the questions from the group chat
Okay.
and also from the comment section. So again, to our viewers right now, feel free to comment some of your questions, or again, tag your friends so they could also watch our live stream for tonight. So, you know what I like about our facilitator or our host for tonight, he actually divided the questions into two things: questions from the guys and questions from the girls. So Militia and Char, which questions do you want from the guy or from a girl?
Let's begin for the guys.
Yeah, let's start with the guys.
Okay, from the guy. So, okay.
Spill the tea.
Will girls look for guys who is lower income than the others? Again, the question is, will girls look for a guy who have a lower income than the others? So I'll just reframe the question. So I think
Okay.
this question is actually directed to you guys, Charlene and Melissa. So let's see from someone who's already taken, Melissa.
Okay. So would I mind having a boyfriend that has a lower income than me? That's the question, right? So I would say that for me, it's not important because if you were to date someone, yes, you would like to have someone that's financially stable. However, you might not get someone with a good personality. You get what I mean? The personality and how he treats you and how the package matters more than money. Because I feel like if you're an independent woman, like I know Char here, she is also an independent woman. Someday, when she gets a partner, I think that she would be able to earn herself like me. Like I'm able to earn myself and I've been earning since the age of 17, 18. So I'm fine with not having a boyfriend that actually could support me for now because it's a dating life, guys. We are not going for the marriage life yet. So for dating, I guess it's fine for me. Yeah.
For the dating
Char.
stage.
Yeah, dating stage. It's fine.
Okay, so I guess it's my turn.
How about you?
Okay, just like Mel, I am also taken. I'm also currently in a relationship right now. So shout out to my boyfriend. Okay. Hello, Rafael Galindez.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay. I
Okay,
hope he's
so
also watching.
yeah, I hope so. I think he is. I invited him to watch. So hi. um, for me, if you're gonna talk about an income in terms of relationship, for me it doesn't matter if your partner has a higher or a lower income than you. What matters is that you both have a wonderful connection in terms of financing. In terms of dating stage, it's okay if your partner has a lower income than you. It's okay if he has higher income than you. What matters is that you have a good time together, you have a good bond and strong relationship. Money doesn't typically matter, but if you're going to talk about at the stage of settling down or in a marriage part, it's okay if your partner doesn't have a higher income than you, because for me, just like Mel, I'm also an independent woman, and I have started earning since I was 15 because I sell food. I had this small business that makes me earn money. It's okay if my partner doesn't have a higher income than me because I can support myself. What matters is if we're going to have a family already, is that he has a stable job, he could support us fully, and he can um, basically give the needs of the family. But if you're just gonna talk about simple dates, simple meetups, and yeah, you're gonna spend all money on that, for me, it doesn't matter. You can go on a simple date, right? With a low income. It's fine. It's okay. What matters is that you have good communication and you can understand your partner if he has a low income or he doesn't have a good income in terms of his job. What matters is that he has a passionate heart and he's doing his best to support you. That's the thing.
Yes.
Oh,
You know,
that's so
wow.
cute. I want to add something, Mark. I want to add something. Like, I feel like a lot of guys I notice they would mind they would always think like, I need to pay for the first date.
Yes.
Like, Char, do you agree? Like, guys are like consciously thinking, oh no, I need to pay for the first date, or I need to buy my girlfriend stuff. But like, if she's not that type who wants money, like for me, I'm
Yes.
not that type. Like, I love to share. Like, it's fair. You know, you both are spending time together. You both are eating the food, so there's no problem sharing the bill.
Yes, that's true. I'm also not materialistic. I love memories rather than expensive gifts. It's fine for me to eat in a fast food chain. So yeah, I think that's what matters. Love is not about giving expensive gifts, right? It's good to have
Yes.
a partner
Totally.
that is not really materialistic because you can save money for the future.
Yeah,
Love is
that's
not
true.
all about dates.
Yes,
All
that's
right,
true.
Mark. Now, our question to you is, if you were to find a girl that earns higher than you know, have a higher income than you, would you actually mind? I think that would be something the audience would be like thinking as well.
Yes.
That's a good question. So for a man point of view, honestly, I would mind it because as a guy, it is also our duty to support the girl. I mean, it's not a toxic masculinity for a guy to work hard or to put efforts into a relationship. But as a guy, you also need to show that girl that you are also worth it.
Yes.
It's good. I would like to salute Melissa and Charlene for that kind of mindset that you don't mind the income of your partners. But to our viewers right now, especially for the guys out there, that it doesn't mean that there are girls right there like Char and Militia who have that kind of thinking. It doesn't mean that we don't need to also support them or to also do something about ourselves. Um, we need to put efforts for our own, also for our own growth, self growth, and also it is our duty to keep them happy as well. As what Charlene mentioned earlier, she's not much materialistic, but at the same time, we need to put efforts of what she likes. Also with Militia, um, that kind of mindset, it is really good for a guy to have a partner like that. But as a guy, it doesn't stop to that. You need to put more efforts. You need to show that you are worth it. So I do mind having a girl having higher income with me. But what will I do if I will be on that situation? I will support her and I will show her my worth as well. So I hope I answered your question, Mel. So I just want to inspire the guys out there that find some girls who have this kind of mindset, but in the same time, put a lot of efforts to show your worth. Okay.
That's a wonderful answer.
Thank you guys. Woo! I feel a bit nervous about that. But anyway, are you guys excited for our next question?
Yes, definitely.
So the first question is actually for a guy or from a guy, but now the question is from a girl. So, should we be proactive in chasing the person we like, or just accept who like us? Actually, you know what, Melissa? In Tagalog, we have this kind of statement. I will tell this in Tagalog first. Okay? Ano ang mas pipiliin mo, mahal mo o mahal ka?
Mahal ako.
Tama ba, Charlene?
Mahal
Is it
mo o mahal ako?
mahal mo o mahal ako? Something like that. The translation for that is, who would you choose? Someone you love or someone who loves you?
Yes.
Something like that. I think the question is something connected to that. Again, the question is, should we be proactive in choosing the person we like or just accept who likes us? Who do you want to go first? Charlene, do you
It's a
want to
really
answer the
tough
question?
question.
Yes.
Hmm.
The question is, anong mas pipiliin mo? Mahal ka o mahal mo? Something like that. Someone you love,
Interesting.
someone who loves you back. So maybe I'll start first. So
Okay.
honestly, I don't know if they're watching, but I'm in the situation right now. The same thing. There's someone who loves me, but I I'm not in the situation or emotion right now because I want to focus on myself. She actually put a lot more effort than me into our kind of relationship. So she's always sending some food. She's always sending something to make me happy, but I can't reciprocate it since that I'm so busy. So shout out to my friends out there. You know, guys, how busy I am. But at the same time, I have um, a crush or some. I don't know the term, but I think I like someone from my college years. She's actually I'm a fan of her, honestly. So we're starting having conversation. So I'm stuck between choosing the girl that I like or the girl that likes me back, putting more effort. And honestly, it is a hard question. For the girl who asked that question, it is actually hard for us to answer that. The only answer will be, uh, will it be fair to both sides? And will it be fair to you as well? Will it be fair to the one who loves you and put more efforts to you, or it will be fair to the person that you like really, and it would be fair for yourself as well? I'll give you a scenario. If I will choose the girl that I like, will it be fair to me? Meaning, can I really put more efforts? Can I really put more time to her? And will I be fair to the girl who likes me back, putting more efforts than I am? So if I will choose the girl that loves me or likes me more, would it be fair to her? Would I be fair to her that I have this kind of feeling to another person? Although I would choose that girl who likes me, would it be fair that I would put more effort to her, knowing that I like someone, that I talking to someone? But you know what, before you choose, you need to end, you need to choose really who would you choose, or who would you really love, the girl that you love or the girl that loves you back? I know that that is not the question, the proper question you're looking for, but I'm just giving a scenario that I am into. Just think, what is the fair solution for that? And for me, actually, the fair solution is that I need to focus on myself first. uh, I don't need to hurt someone who really loves me, but instead I need to let them know that I am focusing on myself. And if I like someone, I'm just going to tell her that I like you. Um, but honestly, I won't be fair to the girl who like me. So I won't put more effort to you right now, but instead I will focus on myself. In the long run, it's a win-win situation because I know that I am a better person after a month, after a year or so. But at least I know who will stay at the long run. That is the girl that I will choose.
It's a wonderful answer, Mark.
Sorry, that's a long answer. Actually,
Wow.
how about you, Shirley?
For me, I think what matters is whether you choose the person you like or the one who likes you. You have to know if one of them perceives or makes you know your worth. That's what matters. Because what if you like this person, but he doesn't like you or he doesn't even appreciate you, right? So the thing is, it's useless. But on the other hand, you should not use the person that likes you as a rebound. That's what matters. I like your answer that it's a win-win situation. You have to choose yourself, but it's really different in terms of the girls, because in women, in the field of women, we have to know if we feel our worth with this guy. But actually, I see some women that they chase the guy that they really like. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with that because that's how they express themselves. But if you think that that person doesn't make you feel your worth, doesn't even appreciate you, you can see the red flags everywhere from the very beginning, right? You can see those red flags. If you see tons of red flags, then don't go for it. It's not for you. Um, on the other hand, for the person that likes me, for example, maybe if I don't like that person really much, I will not take that as an opportunity for me to heal. because I was brokenhearted from the person that I really like. You should always remember that people are not healing centers. Even though that kind of person really loves you, it's really unfair if you're going to treat that person as your rebound, right? So you just have to be true to yourself. That's what matters. Be true to yourself. Listen to what your mind and what your heart says. It's not always about heart. You have to think as well. It will be fair if you're going to do the right thing, which is not taking advantage of the person that likes you. That's the thing. That's my answer. So I'll be at the center. If that person doesn't like me, then okay, it's a close deal. But if that person likes me, though, the person that I like, well, okay, it's a good opportunity. Then maybe I will talk to the person that likes me. And if he really do likes me, he will understand that I will choose the person that I really love. So that's it. That's my answer.
That's a good one. That's a good one too. How about you, Mel?
Hmm. What a debate. What an interesting answer. I'm like here thinking like, what is my answer to that question? Hmm. All right. I feel like I agree with Mark because technically you need to love yourself, otherwise you wouldn't know which is the best option. But I also agree with Char because you shouldn't treat the girl that actually likes you as a backup plan. She isn't your backup plan. Like you shouldn't have someone to fall back to in a way. Do you get what I mean? Because I feel like we are looking at the person that we like as plan B, but they are looking at us like plan A. Oh, okay. I would
Tough
say,
question.
as for me, I'm the one who actually chased my partner. I
Same
was
now,
the,
same.
I was the one that
Oh,
initiated it. He didn't like me. I was the one who approached him. And then he discovered that, and now we are like in a 3 years plus long relationship. But like, I would say if you are the person that is being chased after, you should go with your heart. Like I understand what Charm says with the mind, but for me, it's always because for girls we have really, really strong intuition, and
Yes.
if you really use that, it would really benefit us. Because a lot of time when we don't listen to our intuition, that's when things happen. But if you realize yourself, when we actually listen to our heart, usually 9 out of 10 it's correct. As for me, I'm not sure about you guys. So I'm gonna say like go for someone that you think you can have a future with. It doesn't matter whether you like that person now or not, because love can really develop after a while. That really happened with my boyfriend as well. So yeah, that's my answer.
okay. I could see the differences from our question, from our answers, but in the same time, I could see some relations into that. Again, to the girl who asked that question, it's up to you, but please don't hurt anyone. Don't make someone who is a rebound, but at the same time, chase for your dreams. Put efforts into it if you really want to pursue the guy or the girl that you like. Wow, it is really a good question, honestly.
Yes.
So, guys, do you want to choose more questions or answer some questions from our viewers?
How about from our viewers? Do we have already questions from them?
Yes, yes. We
Okay.
actually have one question. Charlene, would you like to ask that question?
I literally can't see. Is it from Patrick
Yeah.
Figueroa? Okay. Hello, Patrick Figueroa. How do you overcome rejection from a friend, but you still hang out with her? How do you fight the feeling of still liking her? Okay. You guys go first.
Okay. Melissa, would you like to go first?
Hmm.
Okay. Do you want me to go first?
Okay, okay. So basically he got rejected and he's trying to get over the feeling when they're hanging out. Okay. Oh, damn. Okay. This is a good question because I think like we all have that kind of friend in our life that you kind of like. It's like they're kind of our close friend. We kind of have a crush on them, but like, hey, we decide to be just friends kind of thing. Do you have
Yeah,
that kind of friend?
you can't
So
have them.
yeah, I feel like if she has already decided that she only want to be a friend with you and you still have the intention to want to be more than that, I'm sorry, I think you need to find another friend because I feel like it's really hard for you to move on when you're not ready because you're so fresh, right? You just got rejected and you're still hanging out with her. That pain is going to linger and like you're going to think about it all the time and you're going to see her happy with whoever she actually chooses to be with, the boyfriend or future fiance or anything, and you're gonna be hurt. So I think move away for now and come back when you're much like after you move on. That
Yeah.
would be a better approach to that. Yeah, that's my answer, Mark. How about you?
Whew. Okay, I would answer the question based on my own experience. So,
Okay.
way back, just share some story, Patrick. I hope you don't mind, but I'll answer your question. What's the name again? It's from
Patrick Figueroa.
Patrick Figaro. Okay, Figaro. Figaro.
Figario.
Okay, so shout out to Patrick. Hi, man. So I'll just share a scenario. A real story happened to me. So I actually dated someone who is a friend of mine. We've known each other for a very long time since we're young, and we started as a friend. But in the long run, I felt something to her. With our deep conversation every night, we always talk with each other for almost 2 hours every night, and that one started me having feelings to her towards her. So I actually asked her uh, to be my date. I mean, I here in the Philippines we have actually a courting stage or ligaw stage. So I actually asked her that if it's okay if I'll start courting her or I'll make a ligaw to her, and then we started dating. So we've lasted for I guess for 2 months dating, and with that 2 months, both of us is actually have anxieties of our work, anxieties because of our situation. Uh, I think what's wrong with, I mean, what's my fault is actually, I felt comfortable with her because we're friends, right? We started as a friend, so I'm already comfortable talking to her my situation, and I forgot to ask, what about her? What about her situation? So after 2 months, she actually told me that it's not working. Um, we're good as a friend. We're good as someone, as a listener and a sharer. So it end up into an awkward situation because we're friends for a very long time, and then we started dated, and we need to end the dating situation or the dating stage. But you know what, bro, Patrick? What made me realize that it is also a win-win situation or a good situation is that right after we kind of separate our ways, um, she actually met someone who also supports her, and I actually met someone also. We're not in a relationship, but she also supports me. And right after we've talked with each other, like we've checked with each other, we talked with each other, we clicked again as a friend, you know. And right now, we're comfortable with each other. We're always joking about our previous situation, like why our relationship didn't work. We're just teasing about, we're just joking about it. And right now, she's also my business partner. That's also very helpful for the both of us because we've known our each other for a very long time already. And what also helped me is to think that what matters is the friendship that we've had. So Patrick, I would also like you to think what really matters to you. You guys being into a relationship, like let's say it is a risk because you don't know how long will it be or how long it goes, but or you will stand or you will choose being a friend to her, but it is for a lifetime. But also I would agree with Melissa. If it is really hard for you to move on, then you also need to find more time for yourself, find more friends. There are a lot more friendly girls out there. So I hope I answered your question as well. Char?
For me, I think if you got rejected by a friend, just like what Mel said, I think you have to set boundaries first because it's hard to move on if you're with that person, right? If you're getting along with that person every single day. So, for your sake, for your heart, in order for you to heal, it's important for you to stay away a little bit. You need to unwind, you need to assess yourself, you need to accept the fact that this person doesn't like you. So you have to set boundaries. And you know that you're already healed, then friendship can be restored. It's not impossible. Just like what you said, Mark, it's not impossible to still have a good relationship, friendship with that person. So you just have to take time for yourself to move on before you go into the friendship again. Because it's like joking around if you still think that I can move on while we're together. That's a big joke. You'll end up hurting yourself. So yeah, have time for yourself first, Patrick, before getting back to that friendship. That's my answer.
Yes, that's a good answer.
Great answer.
And don't be unfair to yourself. Take more time for you to have a self growth. And you know what? Just think also for her future. Like maybe you're not the perfect guy for her. Maybe I'm just saying maybe, but you know that just pray for her and hope for the best for her.
Yes.
Okay, Mel, would you also like to ask some questions from our viewers or from the questions from our panel?
Mel?
Mel?
How about let's choose another question from our group chat? We have tons of questions.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I need to go find the questions because I'm on my phone.
Okay, it's
Yes?
okay.
Can you hear
Yes.
me?
Or maybe do you just want me to read those questions? Just pick if you want the
All right.
guys or girls.
Okay, I think
Okay, my line is lagging again.
oh,
It
wait, I have
happens
a
every
good
time.
question. Yes, I would agree.
Okay.
Even me, I have an unstable connection. But anyway, I have a question for our
Char, can you read the questions, Char?
Oh, sure.
okay.
But let's have the question from Mark first.
Okay. I actually Mel, uh I actually have a question rather to you, Charlene and Melissa. Okay, this is from a girl. Okay, the guy or the guys she mentioned, I am attracted to are not attracted to me. What should I do? Okay, Mel is gone, but I know she's coming back. But for you, Charlene, oh, there she is.
Am I
Charlene,
back?
yeah,
I think
yes,
I'm back.
Yeah.
yes, you're back. Hi. Okay, I'll repeat the question.
Yes.
Melissa and Charlene. So I think this is the girl needs some advice. Okay, the guy that I am attracted to are not attracted to me. What should I do?
Okay. For me, okay. Um, for me, you really have first. It. I'm gonna say that it's okay if you want to chase this guy because it matters. It happens every time. It's okay. It's okay. You can express your feelings for him, but if that person shows no interest in you at all and you feel like just like what I said earlier, if you don't feel your worth in that person, if you feel that person will not be for it, if you feel that person is not really for you because you feel hurt most of the time rather than being happy seeing that person, I think it's time for you to move on. But of course, you have to try first. You have to try. Just like what happened to Mel. She has a very sturdy relationship right now. Women can take over because women are powerful. It's okay. It's okay to do and initiate. But if you really think that person doesn't really like you at all, even if you did everything you could, um, it's okay. Just stop. Maybe that person is not the one for you. There are lots of men out there who is more willing to give love and make you feel your worth as a woman. What matters is if that person doesn't appreciate all the things you do, if he just ignores you, then go on, stop. It's a red flag. Promise. Trust me. That's a red flag, especially if you see that man doesn't respect you. Yeah, there are some kind of men that doesn't respect women who are initiating their feelings. So it's a red flag. So girl, what you have to do right now is to assess yourself. Assess yourself. Um, Remember or think if do you think you have a chance for him? If it's a really low chance because he doesn't show any interest, he doesn't even talk to you, he ignores you a lot, doesn't appreciate you, then stop. But yeah, it's okay. But if you think you have a chance for him, then go for it. Because with my boyfriend right now, I'm the one who initiated first, just like now. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm exposing myself too much. But yeah, I'm proud that I did it, that I did take over because there are men out there that can't express themselves fully, right, Mel? There are men that are serious, they're more quiet.
Yes, totally agree.
Yeah, there are introverts. So, yeah, first step, try. So, just like me, I tried. So, yeah, I won his heart. So, yeah. But if you
The
already
one
did,
part.
yeah, but if you already did everything you could and nothing else, you just stop, girl. Know your worth. You're a very powerful woman. There are lots of men out there who is more willing to love you. That's my answer.
All right, can I have the question, please? I didn't hear the question. I got cut off.
Hello. Actually, this is something kind of like the girl is asking for an advice. So the question is, the guy I am attracted to are not attracted to me. What should I do? What should I do?
Interesting question. Have you answered it, Mark, or is it my turn?
It's
Your
your turn.
turn.
Okay. My advice to you, I really like that Char just like exposed herself. Like I initiated like Mel. We are both independent women. We are gonna get the man. We got it.
Yes, that's what strong women do.
Yes. However, like I didn't get her name, but like dear, if you really like this guy, try it out first. You never know. Like mine, I think I only approached him like after 5 years. Previously, I didn't like show any signs of liking him at all. He even said that when I actually told him that I like him, he actually said that I thought you always hated me because of how I act. So try it out first, give it a go. I know you shouldn't like label how long you're gonna take to actually tackle someone, but like give yourself some time to actually win his heart. If he's like showing you that he's not interested, like, there are other fishes in the sea, exactly like what Char said. You can always get another man. Know your self-worth is the exact word that you should go for. And as long as you know that you're beautiful, you can win other guys' heart. Girls that actually try to win guys' heart are like the ultimate girls. Okay, it shows how strong you are and how, like, I don't care if you don't like me. I'm gonna tell you that I like you.
Yes.
So you go, girl. Get that man.
Yes.
Mark, how about you, Mark? Is Mark still here?
Hello,
Okay, he's here.
guys. Am I back?
Yes.
Okay. Well, so for a man point of view rather, the guy that I'm attracted to are not attracted to me. What should I do? Or for the guys out there, what if a girl you are attracted to are not attracted to you? What should you do? I just rephrased the question. Well, first of all, for the guys out there, if you really love someone, please do pursue. Put effort, um, like show them how you really like them or how you really love them, for them to know that you really like them. Because if you just put it on your own, like I like that girl, so I'll just show some efforts, I'll just show some things, I'll just message her that every morning, but you didn't mention that you like her. And it's not actually, what do you call this one? That's not enough. That number one, that is not enough. Uh, but if that, oh wait, I'm the guy I'm trying to wait, but just in case that girl is not really attracted to you, uh, just the answer for this is self betterment or self growth. Know your value, bro. Know that you are better, and I think that would be all. That's the answer. Because if you know your value, if you know your worth, at first it would be hard for you, but when you realize that maybe she's not just the perfect girl for me, maybe she's not the perfect person for me, then you'll know, then you'll find another person that you could also pursue. Again, the answer for this is self-worth. Know your self-worth.
It's a wonderful answer, Mark.
I totally
For the
agree.
both of
Like,
you as well.
I think consistency is also a thing. Like, I find a lot of the current generation, I don't know, I'm watching too many TikToks, guys. But like from what I see, they're saying that guys and girls nowadays, they are not consistent. Then they are only chasing love because just one thing lasts, and relationship doesn't last now.
Yes.
So make sure to be consistent, guys. That is like the key here. Consistency. Don't like say you like the girl, but then the next day you don't do anything, or you ghost her, or like you play video games the whole day and then you expect her to message you. She's gonna be bye bye. So make sure to be consistent. That's what I would say.
And in
Agree?
addition, I also have addition. I think that you should not just fall in love with the idea of being in love. Maybe you just want this person because you love the idea of being in love. You just want to feel that kind of feeling. For me, you really need to know the deeper sense or the true sense of love. That being in love or being in a relationship is for the long term. If you really want this person, you need to see him or her as your future husband and or wife. Because for me, that's the real deal when it comes to relationship. You just don't date someone because you just want this person temporarily in your life, right? You date this person because you want them in your future. So if you see those kinds of things, then go ahead.
You know what? I just want to ask. I hope you don't mind me asking, Shirley. I just want to know how young you are. You're a student, right?
Yes, sir. I am only 20 years old, and my boyfriend right now is my first boyfriend. We just we started hanging out since last year, but we became official last August. So we've known each other for a year, but we've dating for months. I didn't like the fact that, you know, some of my classmates, some of my friends are into relationships when they were younger. I don't like that kind of relationship. Some would say that I'm really young to be in a relationship because I'm still 20, and some parents wouldn't agree. But for me right now, I see this person for my future. I want him for my future. Um, I don't think that this person would be just temporary in my life. If you're gonna ask me that, oh, how can you balance love life and school works? Actually, the good thing in the both of us, we focus on studies. We inspire each other. He wants to become an engineer. I want to become a lawyer. So we inspire each other. So I think that's what matters if you're a student and you're in a relationship. You focus on your goal, right? Not just or any other kind of interaction. You need to know your limits. You need to know your goal, your limit, and that's it. That's the thing about love in the eyes of the students. Some would
Yes.
say, yeah, because you know, there are lots of students out there that they think being in a relationship in a very young age is a good thing because it's a trophy. They just want to be in a relationship because all of their friends are in a relationship. You have to be in a relationship if you know that you're fully committed to yourself. And actually, I prayed for this guy. I prayed a lot for this guy. I asked for from God first before I actually, you know, ask him
Oh,
out.
You know what? I just want to commend you, Charlene. It is really a good thing hearing that from a student. I'm really happy, honestly, that I know someone who have that kind of mindset that you need to look for someone who would also support you. No,
Yes.
it won't add to your stress or your anxiety, but instead it would support you. And although you're just 20 years old, you have that kind of mindset. You're looking for someone uh, for a long term, not for just a short term. So
Long
again, for
term.
those single peeps out there, if you're looking for someone, consider a long term relationship, not just for someone for just a snap or just for a trophy, as what Charlene mentioned earlier, but look for someone that is really for you and you are comfortable with for a very long time. And if you're
Yes.
into or if you're in a relationship right now, I would also like to challenge you to also consider your partners as your long-term relationship or your husbands and wife. So you need before you enter into relationship. I'm not pushing. I'm not pressuring peoples out there. I know I you know what I know some of my friends have that I don't have that kind of mindset. They just want to enter into a relationship. That's it. They don't consider it as a long run. I respect their decision if that what really they really want. But as what Charlene mentioned, please look for someone that you really are comfortable and you really see yourself as husband and wife. And that is a healthy relationship. That is the key to a healthy relationship.
And I want to add something. Yeah, if you're actually looking for someone, like you're looking for the Mr. Right or Miss Right, I think the thing is you should not look for it. You should make yourself the right one. Make yourself as the right person while you're single. Some people want to go into a relationship because they want to be happy. They depend their happiness to other person, which is really wrong, right? Um, just like what I mentioned earlier, relationships or people are not health centers. They're not healing centers. They're not happy centers that could entertain you and make you happy. If you really want to be in a relationship, you should not depend your happiness to your partner. You yourself should be also independent. Your relationship must be interdependent, right? Because if you're just gonna depend your happiness to your partner, that then if something goes wrong, if that person can't make you happy anymore, then you're just gonna give up. For me, relationship should not just be like that. You should know that relationships are not all about happiness. Relationships will have struggles, will have negative things, you'll face lots of problems. But in order for you to have a very sturdy relationship, you have to know that you want this person through the good times and the bad times. Just like what Mel mentioned earlier, some people want to be in a relationship because of lust, right? You should know that if you're dealing or if you're committed with someone, you will be with them during the good times and the worst times. So that's it. You need to be ready. You need to know to yourself that I can be committed with that person. I can stay with him or her even in the bad times. So that's it. You have to be ready for those. You have to consider all of those things. Your
You're,
mic.
sorry, I'm muted. You know what? Before we proceed answering some of the under questions from our viewers, I just want to add someone from our Zoom live stream for tonight. You know, I feel alone right now. I'm the only guy here in our room. So I want to
Yeah.
add more guys out there. I want to hear some of the point of view from a guy. So I just want to highlight what he actually said on the statement for the You Are Not Alone mental health page. No, trust that some of the best days of your life hasn't even happened yet. There are going to be parties that leave you dancing until 6 a.m., spontaneous adventures that teach you more than you ever learned in a classroom. There are going to be nights that will stay burnt beneath your eyelids, memories that ignite underneath your skin. Life is going to exceed your expectation. It is going to astonish you with its timing. Remember, you have not felt it all. The world still has so much left for you. You are not alone. And he is actually one of YANA artists from Malaysia. So I know you guys are excited to know him. So I'm adding him to our Zoom live stream right now. Okay. You know what? I may not know this guy personally, but I just saw some of his videos on YouTube. Hands down to this guy. Miles?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Hi, Miles.
Hello.
All right, let me try this. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, awesome. Can you all see me?
Yes.
All right, awesome. All right, so I would like to thank Hugo for giving me this opportunity, right? I was given the task of, presenting a song for YANA. So I have worked on a song, and right now I've released a sneak peek preview for that song. And I would like to thank Hugo for being a huge part in this song. I would also like to thank my production team, Krishiv, Exile and Ben Productions. I would also like to thank John for helping me in writing this song and producing it. So this preview of the sneak peek is a very rough idea of what the song is gonna sound like. It is just the chorus of the song and with a very acoustic version of the song. So there will be another live stream on the 28th, if I'm not mistaken, right? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, so there'll be another live stream on 28th, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
So when that live stream happens, I would present the song on the 28th, and I would also give the music video release on that day. And it's gonna be really, really good, guys. I just hope that y'all look forward to it.
Yes, we are
We're
looking
so excited,
forward.
Miles. Actually.
Yes.
Yes. So Miles, do you want me to show your sneak peek? Because I actually have a YouTube video of that.
All right, yeah, sure. You can present it here, and yeah, those who are watching it, after this live is posted, if you're not here right now, you can always go subscribe, like, leave a comment, and do support my page.
Yes. So to our viewers, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miles.
Bravo.
Wow.
Look forward towards the song. The song is releasing soon. I shall leave it up to you guys. Thanks for having me.
Thank you,
Thank
Miles.
you.
Miles, would you
Thank
like to
you.
stay? Would you like to stay in our live streaming right now?
Sure, sure. I quite available at the moment, but yeah. All right.
No worries, because we actually have a lot of questions, still a lot of questions from our viewers and from our panelists. Okay, so earlier, Miles, we actually answered some of the questions from our viewers and at the same time from our group chat and panelists. So now we will answer more of the questions. So are you also ready, Miles, to answer some of the questions?
Yeah, sure,
Anything
sure.
you love? Okay. So Charlene, do you have any questions from our group chat or from our viewers? I think
Let
or you could pick actually from the panelists.
um let me ask. Okay, this one. This is really common for the guys. What do boys look for in a girl?
What the boys look, you know.
Yes. What are the qualities that you're looking for a woman?
Well, I would say confidence. Someone who would be able to, carry on a relationship with them for the future. A suitable partner that, personally, this is my opinion, right? So, if I were to get into a relationship, I would obviously look at the quality of the girl. If she would be a good mom. She would be good to support my children in the future. If she would be a great partner to work with. If I'm working on something, is that gonna disturb the work-life balance? With her, and if she can be on the same pace as well and stuff like that. So yeah, those are the kind of little things that we will look for in a girl. But other than that, there are some other little qualities, maybe looks and stuff like that. But those aren't as important as the main ones, where if you were to love a person and you're gonna spend your whole life with them, uh, you will look for this kind of things because that is the person you're gonna stick with for the rest of your life. So yeah, that's my opinion.
That's a good one. Well,
Yes, it's a good
for
answer.
me, Charlene, if I would actually have a qualification, that would be first, that girl should be funny, because I have this kind of qualities also, who is also funny and witty. So I really want to be with someone who could also handle a conversation wisely, and at the same time who could also talk to someone who is also confident, as what Miles mentioned earlier. At the same time, I am looking for someone who have a passion. May it be passion with helping other people, passion with her work, passion with her like goals in life, whatever it is. I hope that the girl will I meet have passion, and at the same time, who is also considering me for a long-term relationship. I won't just look or enter into a relationship for someone who is not considering me as her husband.
That's a
How
good
about you
one.
guys? How about you guys? So let's start with
Now,
Melisha.
yes.
Melisha, how about you? What are I know you guys are into I mean you're in a relationship right now, but maybe what could you suggest into our viewers? What is the perfect character or qualification for a guy? Let's start with you first, Charlene. I think Melisha just got out.
Oh, okay. For me, the qualities that I've been looking for, guys, first, of course, number one is that he respects you at all times, even though no matter how mad he is, how angry he is, no matter how the situation is really unsettling, still he will not curse you. He will not say any bad words to you. He will respect you at all times. Second is that I really love these are the things that okay. It's like I'm stating the qualities of my partner. Second is that he has goals, he has dreams. Just like what Mark said, he sees me in his future as well. He wants me to be his wife. He wants me in his future. That's the thing. Um, Third one is that I really want a man that will stick with me through thick and thin. I don't want someone that will leave me if we're going through worse situations. I want someone who has pure intentions. I want someone, who is willing to sacrifice, to save our relationship or to save our family in the near future. I want someone who is family oriented. Actually, the thing is, not all guys are family oriented. Am I right? Some, I'm not saying everyone, but some guys are not really into prioritizing their families. So the
Maybe
near
some.
future, yeah, some guys don't prioritize. I know some, but yeah, those are the qualities. The thing is, I don't look for physical features. I don't look if they have money. I just want someone that will understand me, because I'm a kind of person that sometimes I'm hard to understand. Here in the Philippines, girls are called toyoin. Yeah, crazy. Of course, there's this time of a month that you are really hard to understand. But yeah, I want someone who's really understanding, just like my partner. Yeah, I'm stating all of his qualities actually. And what I
What is
love,
his name again?
his name is Rafael Galindez.
Nice one, Rafael.
Hi, mahal. Okay, yeah, and what I love of one of the qualities of our relationship is that we have tons of differences. He is actually an introvert while I'm an extrovert. But these differences became an advantage to our relationship. It's like yin yang. It's like we're balancing each other. There are tons of situations that, we fight because we don't understand things. But at the end of the day, a man and a woman should always lower their pride in order to fix their relationship. So that's it. Understanding with pure intentions, respect, and family oriented, and has a dream in life, of course, who has goals, who has plans. That's that's my qualities. That's the qualities of my future husband, Char. Okay.
You know what? I just want to highlight what Miles and Charlene mentioned earlier. You know what? The outside qualities, like being beautiful, um, let's say being handsome, being rich, or whatsoever, that is a bonus, but that is not the priority for looking for someone that you really love, or for the long run, for the long term relationship, or for the future. Right, Charlene and Miles? Yeah,
Yes.
so Malaysia just got out because of the unstable internet connection, but it's okay. We still have a lot of questions to answer. So again, to our viewers right now, if you have any questions, feel free to comment on our official Facebook page at You Are Not Alone Southeast Asia Mental Health Initiative. So feel free to comment some of your questions. Wait, I'll read some of the comments from our viewers. We have viewers, of course, from the Philippines. There you have it. We have Krijiv Chotai. I think this is a friend of Miles,
Yes, yes.
who is also watching. Okay, so again, feel free to comment your friends here on the chat box so they could also watch this. And if you have any questions, please do feel free to comment it on our comment section. Okay. Charlene, do you have more questions from our panelists while waiting for Mel to come back?
Actually, I want to share something.
Go ahead.
Yeah. This is for the singles, for the single ladies, single men out there that really wants to go in a relationship, especially for the students, hi, for the youth. First of all, before you go into a relationship, you have to take a good look with yourself first. You need to know if you can handle a commitment. Always remember that relationships is not something temporary. Relationships is forming a strong bond with with the person you like. So you need to know if you are ready. Do you think you can prioritize this person? Because first of all, why would you get into a relationship if you won't give this a prioritization? Even though it's not your main priority, but of course, as a partner, it's your responsibility to give time, right? It's like investing, it's giving. So the thing is, you need to know if you need to know if you can be fair with your partner, because it's really hard to be in a relationship if you cannot give time, you cannot be with that person when when he or she needs you. So if you're a student, of course, number one, prioritize your studies. um, Here in the Philippines, there are, and also know your limitations, because here in the Philippines, there are lots of teens out there that, went to teenage pregnancy. But yeah, so those are the things that we're avoiding, right? Especially for the students, because we are still not ready for settling down. The thing is, you need to know your limitations. You need to know if you really can invest with this person. And yeah, don't make her partner a trophy. Don't make him or her just for a show off. You need to be serious. Even though that your partner is really giving, not all the it's not like all the time he has to give everything to you. Of course, you need to be a giver as well. It's a give and take situation. And of course, we shall not always depend on that person. Most of the time, we need to be mature if we're getting into a relationship. Well, of course, there are lots of immature relationships, especially for the young ones. But yeah, it grows. It grows through time. If you're getting to know that person more, I know, and all of those problems that you're facing, it'll make you both mature. You have to consider also your singlehood as an opportunity to grow as a person. Don't rush, guys. Don't rush. Don't find someone who is not really worth it. If the timing is right, you will feel that, if you will feel a peace in your heart. If the timing is right, if you feel that the person is right, you can feel peace. But if you feel uneasy in that kind of situation, get out. You can see the red flags, and please don't ignore it. That's the thing. Don't ignore it, because in the long run, you will suffer. That's it.
Wow, that's a good one. So to all students out there, please do listen and be inspired by Charlene. You know what? Hearing you, Charlene, based on what you've shared earlier, even earlier, the answer, your answers is actually, I'm actually happy, honestly, as I mean, I'll say this, as a brother, because I'm actually older than you. I'm really happy hearing that from a girl, from a younger girl, that someone still have that kind of mindset. So salute to you, Charlene, and thank you. Keep inspiring more students out there, or more younger generation out there, to really have that kind of mindset. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Charlene. How
Thank
about
you.
you, Miles? Do you have anything to say to our viewers right now? Do you want to inspire them? Do you want to share some
Charlie
stories?
kind of touched on the topic of where you should prioritize, have a goal sets and stuff like that. So I would like to touch on that as well. Like, going into the relationship, always, look at the aspects of the person, like if they would go well with you, if, your goals and stuff like that, if it would disturb anything in between, if it would disturb the relationship, like right now I'm in a long distance relationship, but we still manage to, give time to each other and, prioritize each other throughout the day, and uh, we've diverted to video calls because during the lockdown and stuff like that, we can't travel. So always know how to fit into the relationship, to have a good bond, and uh, a strong long lasting relationship. Because if you were to get too busy, sometimes you are going to lose interest in the other person, and yeah. So based on my perspective, I would say, prioritize your partner, and also give time to yourself as well, and work on yourself. While for students out there, also have a balance in work and love life. If you're already in a relationship, and make sure you're really, really ready before entering into a relationship, because when you enter into a relationship, it comes with a lot of responsibilities, commitments, a lot of sacrifices. You have to sacrifice your time, you have to sacrifice a lot of things. And yeah, not many people are going to be up for that. So
That's a good one. Humans. Again, that is a good way to announce about the priorities. Thank you, Miles, for sharing that. Based on what Charlene also mentioned, and Miles, know your priorities. And if you will enter into a relationship, you need to put having or your relationship into one of the priorities that you have. Thank you, Miles, for that. Also, Charlene. How about you, Melissa? Do you have anything to say to our viewers right now, specifically maybe for the students out there, or for the younger generation out there? No? Yes. Oh, Mel.
Sorry, I can't hear you. My line was like cutting. I was like, is he calling for me? I think he's calling for me. Wow, you guys are like becoming like love gurus for today. I'm gonna be like straightforward with you guys. Like, there were parts in the relationship where I find myself losing myself. Like, I feel like in everyone's life, or when you're in a relationship, sometimes when you're so committed to someone or a relationship, you would tend to lose yourself. Like, you're giving too much at a point of your relationship. So the key here is to always know what you want in the relationship, and always make sure that you grow as well, because when you are like busy watering his plant, you're busy putting fertilizers for him, you're busy feeding him food, you're giving all your love and support to your partner, you will tend to forget yourself. And you will catch on it really quickly, because at some point you feel like you're so hunger for attention, or you're so hunger for love, or you want something more. But sometimes you have to understand, like, we are all different people. Maybe Mark, maybe his attention that you need to give to him is only like a cup of tea. Maybe for Char, maybe she needs more. This is like her limit. She needs to be filled to the max to feel love.
Yes, I need
Maybe
more.
for Mal, maybe half of a bottle is enough for him to feel love. And sometimes me, I'm a whole bottle here. And my partner is not as, I would say, like, he's not the type that shows love the same way as I do. So you have to understand what is the different love languages that you have. Maybe for him, maybe for me, it's physical touch. Maybe for him, it's word of encouragement or affirmations, or even, let's say, what gifts. Maybe you need to give him gifts for him to feel happy. So you need to know that. Otherwise, you'll be fueling him and you'll be emptying your own bottle, and you'll end up like, crap, I don't have anything more to give. And I understand, like, Char, like, relationship is about sharing love, giving love, like unconditional love. But do remember to give yourself some love, to remember self-love, because yes, you have your partner to love you, but if you don't love yourself, there's gonna be like a missing piece inside you that you're gonna end up like getting eaten by that feeling, which is not nice. I mean, like, even me myself in a stable relationship, I'm telling you guys, you have to make sure to always fill up your bottle, guys. Make sure it's filled. All right, back to you, Mark.
That's nice, to actually give an example into a bottle. That's correct. You need to feel each other as well. I would just like to highlight that. And also, be someone who is also not the full person. because if you think that you're enough, I just want to highlight this one. If you think that you're a full bottle, and you're not ready also to accept for your partner to fill something into your bottle, I think that is also wrong. So you also need to like consider other as well, or your partner specifically. I hope I give justice to what I said. But anyway, you know what, Mel, Shar, and Miles, that is really a good answers or statement also. But before we end our event or our live stream for tonight, I just want to ask you these questions. Okay, the first question is actually for you, Mel, Miles, and Charlene. What is your love language? I just want to know, honestly, what is your love language? I think let's start with Mel because she already mentioned about the love language. What do you think is your love language?
For me first, my love language is definitely physical touch. Like I need physical touch. Physical touch. Char, to you.
I have to. Well, actually, Mel,
Okay.
I think our relationship, both of us, it's like the same. Your relationship with your boyfriend, and I think yeah, it's quite the same. Um, my love language is physical touch. Yes, I really, whenever I'm with him, I really want us to hold hands. Yes. And second is words of affirmation. This is really important to me because most of the time I feel burned out. Sometimes I'm a typical kind of woman that I overthink. I overthink a lot. Um, Even though that my partner really gives me assurance every single day. Sometimes there are, I think it's normal. There are ideas or some things that you think inside your head. But yeah, I do trust him. I just really need words of affirmation. I need um I need him to tell me I love you all of the time. I'm that typical kind of person. If he doesn't, I will ask him, "Do you love me?" Something like that. So, yeah, I need his words for me to be strong. Sometimes, actually, that's a negative thing. You depend on your partner sometimes to be strong. But yeah, his words really is really big for me. It's really a huge thing. Whenever he compliments me, even though some people compliments me a lot, his compliments really gives me a different impact. Even though he does it every day, it's really a huge impact. It gives me lots of confidence. Just like right now, before I joined this event, of course, at first I was doubting myself. It's like this will be my first time to talk about love, and somehow I'll be talking about us. So, of course, he gave me assurance, he gave me words that will uplift me. So, those are the things that I really need. And I actually hate the fact that whenever we're together, he's like 5 meters away. I hate that fact. I really need him close to me. So, yeah, words of affirmation and physical touch.
Nice. Before we proceed to Miles, I just want to share also based on what Shardine mentioned. I also doubted myself before I accept this invitation to be one of the panelists. I actually shared this to my friends that, oh, I'll be talking about love or how to find love. And they were all laughing that, why should you be one of the panelists? You're single, or you don't really into it, or you're not looking for someone, or you're not committed. I just actually keep asking myself why I am could be the perfect guy talking about our topic for tonight. I realized that all of you guys are into relationship. We have someone right there who is a student, but in the same time he is also with her partner rather. Militia is also have a long term relationship. Miles have a long distance relationship, and I'm the only one who um who is looking for someone. But before that, I am also someone who would talk uh, or inspire those people who are single out there that don't um, pressure yourself. Don't pressure yourself looking for someone, but first love yourself first. That is the answer. That is the key for you to know which or for you to know who is a better person for you, or where you can find that perfect person for you. So again, I guess out of all of the four of us, I am the guy who speaks or who would inspire those single person out there. But anyway, let's go back to Miles. How about you, Miles? What is your
Single
love?
lives matter.
Yes.
All right. So for me, right, I would say my language of love is very unconditional. All right. So to love selflessly, to give into your partner's needs, and to be able to cooperate with them, as in, like, if she needs more attention, I usually spend more time with her. But to be able to have the understanding between y'all, to have that trust, that conversation, to go into deeper conversation about I would usually do this when I'm in a serious relationship. I would talk about how I would like to point out about how we would go into this relationship, and what are my plans, and I would ask her also her plans in the future, and we'll try to uh, and if I really love that person, right, and yeah, I would obviously contribute to whatever she's doing, and she would also do the same for me. you know uh, it is not a one-sided thing. So like even right now, due to the lockdown and this MCO, the movement control order and stuff like that, we can't really meet up in person, but we have taken time, and we have set a few hours aside in a day to actually talk to each other on video call. And also coming to work and balancing our work and love life, she's also in things that I do, as in my music and whatever I'm working on. She also contributes to that. So basically I would say it's just a give and take kind of thing. I don't really have any specific things that I would like to touch on, but yeah, just a give and take, have a balanced relationship is what I would say.
Nice, nice one, Miles. So I think it's my turn. But you know what? Same with Charlene. Uh, I have two actually love languages. First is the words of affirmation. It's not for you to like, not for me not to build my confidence, but in the same time, I just want to be the one also who push uh, my partner, and at the same time, I want that girl also to push me with my passion, with my goals in life. So that is what I'm looking for, or that is also my love language. And at the same time, quality time. So it is really hard for me the same time with Miles, being in a long distance relationship. But due to pandemic, of course, really hard to meet with their partners or to really spend more time with each other outside. But what I mean by the quality time is that you just need to spend a specific time or a specific hour with your partner. May it be on Zoom, may it be just a text. But as long as you just make sure that you are there all the time, whenever the girl, whenever you need her, or whenever they need you, you just need to be there. So both word of wisdoms and quality time really needs to be in a relationship. So that's for me, that's what I'm looking for, and that is my love language. So Melissa, Miles, Charlene, do you have any questions that you would like to ask for us to answer?
Actually, I want to read this from a viewer from the FB Live. He sent a very wonderful Bible verse. It's from the First Corinthians 13, verse 1. Hello, Charles Megan. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It is not rude. It is self seeking. It is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. God is love. If you can't love God, you can't love yourself and others. This is the language of love. It's a very wonderful one.
Thank you, Charles, Megan. That is really a good Bible verse based on our topic for tonight. And you know what? I'm really excited with the future topics that we have or that we have prepared for our viewers. Hopefully, we have more topics regarding inspiration and love. But for the meantime, Charlene, would you like to share for our upcoming events, or Militia? Who would like to share the future or the coming events that we have?
Actually, we have this event on January 28th. Let me look at the poster that I created. Okay. Okay, so on January 28th, we will have another set of panelists. It's about the Netflix Queen's Gambit. I cannot see it clearly though. Wait a second. Give me a sec. My
Yeah,
internet.
but I think you're right. I think it's Queen's Gambit. It
Yeah.
was
Queen's
it was
Gambit.
that chess show.
Yes. Chess, gender, and mental health. It's on January 28, 2021, Thursday, 8 p.m. SG time via FB Live. And we will have a new set of YANA panelists. Do you want me to mention them, the four of them, guys?
Yes, go ahead.
So first one is Mr. Peter Chin. He's a Toastmaster, certified interpreter, and film enthusiast. We also have Arshella Abdullah, the Miss Petite Universe International Sarawak 2020, and also a mental health advocate. We also have Mr. Terence Hugo Tan, the YANA Lead Counsel and TEDx speaker. And lastly, Miss Nicole Lucas, the IS Program Director and Philosophy major. So it is something to really look forward to. And just like what Miles said, right? He will be there. Am I right, Miles? You will be there?
Yes, I'll be there as well, and I will be presenting my new song for YANA, the one I've been working on, and the release of the music video will be during the live stream. So while you're watching live, I will release the music video, and I'm really excited to give this music video to y'all, and I'm really looking forward to it. And I just hope the audience watching maybe touch and get a message out of there, you know. I don't want to spoil too much of it. Just stay tuned.
Okay.
Yes, stay tuned, Miles, and we are looking for that. Looking forward for that. Okay, so Charlene, Miles, and Mel, before we really end this live stream, is there something you want to share to our viewers right now? May it be for those people who are single or for those people who are in a relationship. Let's start with you, Mel.
Remember what I said about your bottle. Always remember about yourself. Like, don't forget yourself in the relationship. It's very, very important, because you're gonna start to resent your partner if you overgive. So always remain some for yourself. Char.
Okay. Viewers, for the youth, for the singles and in a relationship, first for the single ones, take your singlehood as an opportunity to grow. Do everything you want to do. You're free. Yeah, you should make yourself, instead of looking for Mr. or Miss Right, be the right person. So when the time comes that if the right person is in front of you, then you could say that I am ready. I am the right person for this person. So first, make yourself ready in case that the right person will come. And for the ones who are in a relationship, just like always remember that relationships are not just about, in Tagalog, the kilig. Kilig is a feeling of a little bit of happiness while you feel blush because of your partner.
Feeling love so much.
Yeah. So love is not just about those moments, the happy moments, the kilig moments. Always remember that love is also about the struggles, the problems that you face. Always remember that if you're in a relationship, take it seriously. Be faithful to your partner. Because if you're not, then get out of that relationship if you think you're not being faithful. What matters is that, trust each other, have a good connection, understand each other, and despite your differences, always remember that these differences will serve as an advantage to your relationship. You just really have to be mature enough to handle all those problems around you. So yeah, stay strong for those viewers that are in a relationship. Thank you. How about you, Mark?
Let's go first with Miles.
All right. So I would say for the viewers out there who are, in a relationship, who are in love, all right? So love is a very wide topic to touch on, all right? So to know the difference of love, love between lust and, to really understand love and that pure feeling, you know, also love never fails, and if it fails it was not love to begin with, so
Yes.
for those out there who are in a relationship, take take it slow, uh take a step back and uh look at what you have right now and work on that. I mean, you don't have to leave your partner if you feel like, oh, things are not going right and stuff like that. Work on the relationship. If you really love that person and you want to have a future with them and stuff like that, work on things together and cooperate with each other to have a better relationship, because like Charlene also said, love isn't a bed of roses. There are going to be struggles, there are going to be sacrifices that you have to make from time to time, and it is a really, really big commitment. It is a hard journey to put your feet in. So really think about what you're going to do. For those who are single, really be ready for the commitment and the sacrifices. It's not always sweet, it's not always lovey-dovey, dates and stuff like that. There are going to be times where y'all have arguments. There are going to be times where y'all disagree with one another. So have that mindset of, all right, sometimes I put my differences aside. Like for example, me and my girlfriend, whenever we fight, even though if I'm not in the wrong, I would go back to her and talk to her and apologize, and put my ego aside. Ego is the three words that kills the seven letter word called relationship. Yeah. So yeah, pass it back to you.
Okay. Wow. Well, for me, for a single guy, you know what? I just want to inspire those people who are also single right now. Don't pressure yourself. Don't be pressured by what other people might think of you, people might say to you. Because you know what? On my situation, I have a lot of friends asking me, you need to enter into relationship. Why are you wasting your time? You're already 25. Enter into relationship. Just choose some of those people who likes you. But dude, don't pressure yourself. As what Miles, Charlene, and Militia is trying to say, if you want to enter into a relationship, you should be sure to yourself that you are or that person is for a long-term relationship, or you see her as your wife or him as your husband. So again, to all of the people out there, single person specifically, if you're not ready, don't pressure yourself. Focus on yourself. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm focusing on myself. I need to fix more things and improve myself in order for me to be prepared entering into relationship. And with that, I could share what I know, what I've learned, what I am capable of to my partner. In the same time, I'm looking for someone who is also have that kind of mindset that she is already prepared entering into a relationship. Because again, I'm already 25 and I'm looking for someone who is prepared as much as I am. So for those people who are single, again, don't pressure yourself. If you're taken right now, consider your partners for a long-term relationship, because if you're not thinking if you don't have that kind of mindset, you're just wasting your time. Honestly, you're just wasting your time if you're not considering your partner right now for a long-term relationship, and you're just lying to yourself. So again, just focus to yourself and be happy if you're in a relationship. So wow, that is really a good topic for tonight, right,
So make
Charlie?
sure comment
That's
down below. Make sure to comment down below if you want Mark's number, or you can actually go to Instagram, follow him, or
so
follow him on Facebook. He's
yes. So
available.
since Militia have mentioned that, so we could actually promote ourselves. So if you guys want to know more about Yana or You Are Not Alone, please do follow us on Instagram and on Facebook page. And if you would also like to know more or be friends with me, please do add me on Facebook, Mark Ababao, or follow me on Instagram at Mark Ababao. So Charlene, let's go first to Militia. Militia,
Okay.
would you like to promote your events, or would you like us to help you with something?
Oh, okay. So first thing is you have to follow Yana. So basically you go to Instagram or Facebook. It's at Yana CMH. Basically it stands for You Are Not Alone, Southeast Asian Mental Health Initiative. But yeah, Yana CMH. And also I am actually currently competing in a pageant. So if you guys would like to vote for me, you can simply click on my Facebook and I'll have my link at my bio already. So yeah, do vote for me. Thank you.
Yes.
How about you,
And by the way,
Char?
congratulations to Militia for being the top one, right? In the ranking right now. Militia, am I correct? Or actually, congratulations to Militia. So
Currently, yeah,
vote
I'm fine.
for Militia.
Thank
Bring home the crown.
you. Hopefully.
Okay, so it's my turn now. Okay, so first of all, do follow Yana and please be updated with our coming events, our upcoming live streams. You know, we will talk about mental health issues, about youth. You'll be really inspired, so definitely follow it. And also guys, follow my personal art page. I have this art page. Just do search on Facebook, Artistric. It's ARTRISTRIQUE. It's artistic. You can see there all of my artworks, paintings, sketches. Yeah, I'm an artist. So also I have an Instagram. It's also artistic. And my personal Instagram is Serenity C. Yeah, I separated both for my art galleries and for my personal pictures. So yeah, see you soon, guys.
How about you, Miles?
I would like to give a shout out to Terence Hugo Tan. So go follow him and check him out. He's a really great guy and a very close friend of mine. And also, I would like to personally give a shout out to my personal Instagram. It's at Mikey.extraterrestrial. I recently just started this Instagram account. I lost my old one, so it's a very new account. So I'm trying to build back the followers that I lost. So do follow and share my account. To get me back to where I was. At my old account. Currently I'm at 400 followers. So it's a really really new account, but I'll be posting and updating more music videos and stuff like that on that account itself. So do stay tuned. And yeah, back to you, Mark.
Yeah, so please do follow Yana page and on Instagram. Same with Militia, Miles, and Charlene. So also, if you're watching and if you want to be part of Yana family or Yana group, please do message us or add us on our Yana group or Facebook page. Okay, so I think that's it for tonight. I hope our viewers really learned something based on our experiences, based on our stories, based on our situation right now. And feel free to share this as well to your friends and to your loved ones and even to your family. So I just want to say good night, everyone. Just enjoy your night. Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
Good
Good
night.
night, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.